Very good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's market commentary. So, as seen in yesterday's commentary, also we were bullish on a longer time frame as far as Nifty, Bank Nifty, HDFC Bank, and ICICI Bank were concerned. So, in HDFC Bank and in ICICI Bank, we saw bullishness of more than 2%. 2% rally was seen. In ICICI, I think it was roughly around 2.6, and in HDFC Bank, it was close to 2%. Then even in Nifty and Bank Nifty, also we saw this kind of bullishness. Now, I made certain interesting observations on the following stocks and Bank Nifty as well. So these stocks on lower time frame, they might be falling down. But if we go to higher time frame like the weekly, they are actually coming down to give chance to participants to re-enter at lower prices, because if we see from 2020 March, it did not come down anytime. So all the time the retracement was very less. Now if you see, if you mark your resistance line here, the previous resistance line, which is now acting as a support, and if you enable the pivot points also on Grasim, that is R2 of this year. See, we are on weekly time frame, so the pivots that are displayed here would be valid for a complete year. So the previous resistance now acting as support, that is one natural support which the stock has, and R2, which is the pivot point resistance, which was also broken earlier. So that also has the power to act as support now. So that is one thing, that the stock has approached the strong support zone. And if you go with the RSI hidden divergence, if you connect the immediate bottoms here, so this is one bottom and then the current bottom and the respective RSI bottoms over here. So connecting these two and connecting the respective bottoms of RSI, one thing is RSI is still above 70, or it is even still above 60, which is considered to be the super bullish zone. And then there is also hidden RSI bullish divergence, where price is making a higher bottom and RSI is making a lower bottom. So price approaching strong support, RSI is still above 60 and exhibiting the hidden bullish divergence. Let's see if we also have support from the moving averages. We'll start from 20 as the look back period. So 20 itself is far away. And if we shift to daily time frame, do we have any moving average support over there? Yes, the 50 moving average is right around the strongest support that we are able to see there. So even the moving average, which we call it as a dynamic support and resistance. So the correct way of trading moving averages is not the crossovers and crossunders. The correct way to trade moving averages is the dynamic support and resistance. So you have the dynamic support and resistance even on the daily time frame. So for the coming month or so, I am bullish on Grasim. And coming to Apollo Tire, even in Apollo Tire, similar kind of setup I was able to see. On weekly time frame, so this is the bottom that we have in the price, and connect the current bottom. So price is making higher bottoms and RSI is making lower bottoms. That is first thing. Second, where is this completely happening? That is important. So if you connect the lines, this is the zone. What is that zone? That was the previous support for 2 times, which got converted into resistance for 2 times. This is the third time. Again, it got broken. So this zone, I think the market participants are finding a fair value near this zone, or they think that this is the area the actual exchange of the shares should happen. And price is exactly at that zone now. So on weekly time frame, price is at a strong support zone, and it is also exhibiting RSI hidden bullish divergence. Again, let us go to the daily time frame. Yeah, before that, let us enable the pivot points here, the yearly pivot points. So as of now, pivot points, there is no support for the stock. Let's go to daily time frame and enable the moving average. It is already trading below 50. Let us change it to 200. 200 is also ever far away from the price. Let's see the 100 moving average. Trading near the 100 moving average. It is not able to decide whether to close up or close down. It is just rotating here and there near that moving average. So if it gets a good push right now, that will be a new journey in the price, that too on the bullish side. So weekly time frame is what giving us a confidence. In the intermediate term, it may be bearish, but for long term, around a month or so, we are strongly bullish on Apollo tires. Even in Bharat Forge, you see a similar setup on weekly time frame. Again, the same bottoms. Take it from the price. Price making higher bottom. RSI slightly lower. So this RSI value here, it is 53.8 and currently it is 52.26. So definitely current RSI is lower than the previous one. Now mark the zone wherever the support is being taken right now. So that's the previous support here and then the current resistance, and price exactly it bounced from that zone only. If you extend this trend line towards the previous low, do we have a trend line support? No, that trend line support is already broken. Sometimes the trend line supports and resistance, they'll be broken, but still they come up. And turning on the pivot points, from pivot points, it does not have any support. So it returned exactly from the R1 of this year. So that does not mean it cannot break it. So going to daily time frame now. Even on daily time frame, you have the divergence, but what we need here is the moving average support. So 100, it is acting as support right now. What about 200? So 200 is far away from the price as of now. So 100, even Bharat Forge also is rotating near that 100 moving average. So as of now, it closed below that, but it can even jump up in tomorrow's session. So if you see, there is also a normal bullish divergence in the price. So that is also indicating bullishness. So connect this bottom with this, price is making lower low and RSI is making a higher low. See, this is also normal bullish divergence. So on daily time frame, we have the normal bullish divergence. On weekly time frame, we have the RSI hidden bullish divergence. And all these things, they are happening at a very strong support zone. This is the prior resistance, which got converted into support here. And it is taking the support there itself. So I think Bharat Forge, not only in the long term, but even in the short term also, it is bullish, daily and weekly. So we are bullish on Bharat Forge. Then coming to AU Bank. Yeah, so moving average 100 is already supporting it. And very strong RSI hidden bullish divergence here. Price making higher low and RSI making a lower low. So this is hidden bullish divergence. Then coming to weekly time frame. it is the same. If I take this line over here, the same bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence is being displayed on the weekly time frame as well. What about the pivot points? Pivot points not supporting as of now. So only the moving average on daily time frame is supporting AU Small Finance Bank. So daily time frame moving average is supporting, and weekly time frame RSI hidden bullish divergence, and RSI hidden bullish divergence on daily time frame as well. So even this stock also we are bullish in the near term and as well as the long term. Then coming to Bank Nifty weekly time frame, again we still have that RSI hidden bullish divergence. So if it can close very strongly on the upside this week, that will give a major push to Bank Nifty. Pivot points. Yeah, I think the Fibonacci pivot points, there is a strong support here. On the daily time frame, do we have it? So on the daily time frame, none of the pivot points are supporting Bank Nifty's journey. And what about the moving average? It is below 100 as of now, and far away from 200. So still some more push is needed for Bank Nifty, but weekly time frame is in the favor of bulls. None of the pivot points in none of the time frames. It is supporting Bank Nifty's bullish journey. So we need the confirmation from the price itself. What should it make here? A strong hammer pattern is already visible to us, but on a very high time frame, that is not enough. It should at least make a piercing pattern. How does a piercing pattern look like? First candle will be red. Like this. Then the second candle, it will open gap down like this. But it will close at the middle or above the middle of the red candle. And the body of this will be filled with green color. This is called as your piercing pattern. Now, if this candle is able to completely cover the red candle, that will become bullish engulfing pattern. If that gets displayed here, that is even more a stronger pattern. As of now, we just have a hammer pattern where the price is at the top end of the candle and there is a long shadow at the bottom, which is uh, a confirmation from the bulls that they are gaining upper hand in the price. So that's the commentary today. We have covered Grasim, Apollo Tires, Bharat Forge, AU Bank, and Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, we still don't have confirmation regarding the bullishness. Only hidden bullish divergence is being displayed. We neither have support from the pivot points and nor from the moving averages. So we'll wait for a price confirmation when it makes a strong bullish candlestick pattern. So that itself is a strong confirmation for us. So that's it. If you still want to explore this capital markets on the trading side, I'm leaving my number in the video description. You can WhatsApp me anytime. If you want to enroll in the NSE certified courses or if you want any kind of guidance, you can ping me personally. Please subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon so that whenever I upload a video, you will get a notification immediately. Thank you all for joining. Let's meet again tomorrow.